This is Live at Sky DIY. Minus Sky. In this week's episode, we are going to be making
bath
bombs. That is right, and we are so excited to do this. We have all of our ingredients, and let's get started. Ingredients we'll be using for this DIY is food coloring, essential oils, citric acid, vegetable oil, Epsom salt, cornstarch, baking soda, and molds.
So the first ingredient in our bath bombs is 1/2 cup of baking soda. We are going to make a double batch, so all the ingredients are just doubled. If you want to make a smaller batch, just take half of what we are doing. So our next ingredient is citric acid. You're going to add 1/4 cup for this, or since we're doubling it, 1/2 cup. Our next ingredient is 1/2 cup of cornstarch. And our next dry ingredient is 1/2 cup of Epsom salt. Once you are done with all of your dry ingredients, you are going to whisk them together in a bowl.
Now we're on over to our wet ingredients. We're gonna add 3 TSP of vegetable oil, but if you want to double it, it's gonna be 6, and TSP stands for teaspoon, if anybody was wondering. You're next gonna add 1 teaspoon of essential oils, or for a doubling, 2. Next, you're going to evenly divide them into 3 separate containers because we want to do 3 different colors. So if you want to do more, you can evenly separate it into more amount, or if you only want 2 colors, or if you want them all the same, you can just leave it in this. Next, you're going to add whatever food coloring you want. Just add the appropriate amount until you get the color that you want from it. Add a small amount of water to each of these. We're going to evenly distribute our dry ingredients like you see that we did here so that we can put the food coloring mixture in there. What you're going to want to do with this is you're going to add your wet ingredients very slowly into your dry and mix it in between each one. This is to make sure that you don't start a reaction while you're mixing it.
Okay, so once you have added your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients, you're going to take either an ornament or an Easter egg or some other type of container that can split open. And you're going to take your mixture, just take a spoonful of it, add it right down into your Easter egg. Make sure you pat it down, and you're just going to do this until the whole thing fills up. Okay, so once you've completely filled up both sides of your egg, you're going to put a little extra on top and make sure both sides are heaping with your mixture. And you're just going to smush it together as best as you can.
That is our project. The bath bombs we hope turned out good. It's gonna take an hour in the freezer, or if you just want to let it air dry, it can take up to 1 to 2 days. And you really want to make sure that you have time for it to dry, because if you use it while it's still wet, it won't work as well.
They actually turned out a lot better than I thought they would.
Yeah, we spent $7.50 on everything, and that was buying almost everything. The only thing is we got essential oils from one of our friends, and those are only $3.50. So overall, it was a really cheap product to make. We can also make more with all the product that we have, so we just decided to do a double batch. The double batch was just a little bit short on 2 eggs, so we just did a little batch to make it so it was full. This is Live at Sky DIY. Signing out.
So starting at the top, we have the red going into orange, yellow, and green. So we're just going to put these, covering up all the white as much